Before you marinate your chicken into other seasonings, what you want to do is let it sit in some warm water and a dash of salt and just let it tenderize. Once you tenderize that, you're going to rinse it off and then you're going to add your seasoning. So I'm back in my friend's kitchen and I'm marinating my chicken in the seasonings that I chose, which it doesn't matter what you choose, it just depends on you. Like what you like. You might not like the seasonings that I chose, which is first, before that I don't put the seasoning salt in there yet. I start off with pepper, garlic salt or garlic powder. It was a large one. Then the seasonings, Lori seasoning salt. Basically I just put a bunch of stuff that's in the kitchen. Like nothing, I don't do it the same way all the time. I just add very little paprika because it's being fried and I don't like a lot of that. Okay, so the secret ingredients is, yes, I said it, poultry seasoning. But it's up to you. Like you might not even like poultry seasoning taste. Okay, so what you're going to do is once you get it all in there, you're going to knead it all together. So I let it marinate tenderize in salt and water for like an hour, or it just depends on how much time you have. If you can do it longer, that's great. Like if you could start off in the morning time when you get up. But I'm sort of rushing it. I've been running errands and I'm going to run one more errand while it's being marinated for about, I'm probably going to marinate it for 6 hours. But if you can, like I said, if you can start the day ahead and marinate it and put it in the refrigerator, or if you get up early enough to do everything, the tenderizing it and then the marinating it and then put it on top over it. If you can do that, that's great. And that'll be, better for you. But I'm sort of rushing it to show you, and I got to run another errand and I'm going to let it sit for the 6 hours. Okay, so there it goes, and I have to wash my hands so that I can knead it a little bit more to show you what I do. I've washed my hands and now I'm going to mix it all up together once again to show you. It's really nothing to it. But still, I'm just showing you all the steps either way. Okay, yeah, hopefully I can get all of it in there and even it all out. A lot of the seasoning was like a light color, so for instance like the poultry seasoning and the garlic salt, so that's why it looks the way it looks. And I don't put much of the paprika like I was saying earlier. So then I'm just gonna let it sit for the 6 hours. I know that seems like a long time, but that meat needs to marinate. So then I'm just gonna put any type of top that can fit over it, like this. And then while I go run errands, and when I come back, then I'll be ready to get started with the rest of the. Okay, so now we're almost at the end. I have to add pepper to the flour. We already have plenty of seasoning in the other part, well, of the chicken. So we don't need salt in the flour because we have so much of other stuff in the chicken. So that's all I'm putting in here, and I'm gonna stir this up. So then we're all done. And so now we just need to dip each piece in the flour and in the oil. So what I usually do is just pour like a half, depending on how much chicken I have, a half of this pot right here of oil. Just go halfway to deep fry it. Okay, and I need to heat it for 10 minutes. So a few minutes on each side and your chicken is officially done. Just depending on how much flour you have, you gotta have enough pepper in there. Okay, we're all set. Okay, so I'm back. I added a little flour and I mixed it up in there. And now I am going to put the top back on it and put it in the refrigerator to marinate a little bit more with the flour. And after I pull the chicken out of the refrigerator, I will get the more flour. I'll put it in here and I'll dip that into the chicken, into the hot sauce and egg, and then back into the flour, and we'll be ready to fry. Hey guys, back again. So we're at the very end and I'm turning on the fire to get the grease hot. I use this amount of oil. Let's see, let me show you. I use this amount of oil because of the amount of chicken that I have to cook. Okay, so there it is. So I'm gonna, like I said, 10 minutes, heat it up. I don't know why it's smoking the burner, something happened. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to take it off for a minute. But other than that, yes, and I'll see you at the very end when it's done. This is the final, the end result. And I had to turn it down because I got distracted. Now it's time to take them out. They're brown enough and crunchy enough. Yeah. Hopefully it didn't take too long to take them out. It's good to make sure you don't cram it on in there like I did. We'll see. It's still pretty though. The whole goal was to get them crunchy. Okay, let's see. We got one more in there. Okay, and that's it. And this is a crunchy fried chicken. And yeah, that's it. And see you guys. Bye.